What's up guys, XPHD Bandit here for the Geeks 29 again, and I'm now back with the other half of the Transform races for the other half of the Transform races tour, in which of course, as you guys will know if you watched the first video, I've been going through all the maps, and I've been actually playing through the races and going over the descriptions on the newswire. Right, so we're going to jump straight into it now, and here is the next Transform race. Alright guys, so the next one is going to be Separation. So, start off strapped into the love child of a supercar and a space shuttle. Throw in a tightly wound stunt plane and a herd of pocket-sized helicopters, and your multitasking better be up to scratch. Featuring the Rocket Voltic, the Mallard, the Havoc, and motorcycles. This one actually guys is Slam Dunk, as you guys may have seen there. So, Slam Dunk is line your shot up perfectly, let the pressure slide right off you, hit nothing but net, then watch the guy behind you screw it up by a few feet and see his flying muscle car explode on the rim. Featuring motorcycles. So as you guys here, it's featuring motorcycles, the Ruiner 2000, Bezra, Blazer, Hauler, and Whippet. So what we're going to do guys is we're going to head around all of the course here, and as you go through here you will see that you'll turn into a Ruiner. So what you want to do here guys is you want to just head straight down the ramp here, and all you want to do is you just want to go down this ramp as fast as you can, and then just hit your parachute. Now if you want to hit this perfectly guys, what you want to do is you want to actually aim sort of to the side, and then just let go of your parachute, so then you'll land in here. And you just want to go around the little course that's been built here. You want to head down the ramp here, at which point as you go down here you're going to become a Bezra. So you want to just fly across here, and you want to fly up around there. And around all of these checkpoints here, as you guys can see, down across here and through around here. Then you're going to hit this, you're going to actually become a Blazer Aqua again. And what you want to do is you want to head this way up through here. So you're going to go up around here and through this neon tubing you guys can see right here. and as you keep going round, you're going to actually eventually come up to here, and you're going to hit this. So what you want to do is you want to do that, and then pull up your wheels again, and then remove the wheels, jump across, turn into a phantom wedge, well, a hauler, as you guys can see here. And what you want to do is you want to just take the hauler down across the storm drain here. I'm going to go up and around there. Keep going up around the storm drain here, and make sure that you hit these boosts here. You will find them rather useful. And now you're going to go up here, and you're actually going to turn into a push bike, as you guys can see here. So what you want to do is you want to go up and around this, and you're going to want to head down here now, back onto the other side of the LS River. You're going to want to head down the LS River here, keep going across this, and keep hitting these checkpoints here, because you'll have these boosts here that you'll actually find rather useful, and you want to keep hitting those. Keep hitting the boosts and the checkpoints, since of course that will get you a little bit further. So you just want to keep going. You want to go across this bridge, at which point you'll notice that the end of the race is actually right there. So that one was the I believe the slam dunk. Alright then guys, so next up we actually have the dragon. So what could be more appropriate for a diverse and cosmopolitan city like Los Santos than a racetrack in honour of the Chinese year of the giant dragon with a fighter jet in its mouth, featuring compacts, the Fagio, Sport, Molotov and Wagner. So, I'm going to jump straight into this one. So, when this one starts off, you actually, you just want to head up here. You actually end up in these compacts for a start, as I mentioned. So, what you want to do is you want to go up around here and down through these checkpoints, and then jump up over this bit here onto this platform, and then you want to keep following the track round. Let's go into this track here, keep going along, and you will notice next the next thing you'll be turned into is a bike. So here you actually get turned into the Fagio Sport. So what you want to do is you want to keep going around all of the map here. You want to take this quite carefully, because I have come off on that corner several times. And you want to head down this ramp here, go around to the left, and keep going round. And you just keep going down here, back up onto the track again. And as you guys can see, you then just go across onto this next bit of track. You want to keep going down here and across here, at which point you'll have to turn this way and go up here. So now you have another left turn. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up through in between this little Chinese design here and up there. So the next bit then, as you guys can see, we're actually in the Molotok. So you're going to want to go up here and through these checkpoints. So you're just going to want to keep heading through the checkpoints here. Like so, and then you're going to want to keep going around the checkpoints, which are all against these towers, as you guys can see. And then you're going to head up towards the dragon, this dragon that you can see over here, and you're actually going to head inside it here. So you're going to have to actually fly your Molotok through this tunnel. A little bit tricky, but not really too difficult. And then you're going to come up here, and when you get to the top of here, you're actually going to be transformed into a Wagner, as you guys can see here. You're then going to go around the course here, and you want to watch those edges, guys, because as you saw there, I actually came off just then, and you want to just go up here, down and around these corners again, back around the corners once more, and then you're going to go up here, up this little ramp here, which is then going to take you up and around on to the dragon's back, as you guys can see here. So this is going up over the top of the dragon now. So you just got to go up over here and keep hitting these checkpoints over here and just following the track. And you'll notice you're actually heading up towards the head of the dragon again. And just as you get to the top here, you're going to be transformed back into the compact that you selected earlier. And you've just got to now go down here and just go straight off this bit here, guys. If you do try and go either of the other ways, you are going to crash. So you just go down here, keep following around the corners here, and straight down here to the finish. So that was the dragon. I'll be back with you guys in a second with the next one. Alright then, so next up, guys, you've actually got slalom. So whether you're weaving through obstacles on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or 2 wings, the fundamental skills are the same: balance, precision, and dodging the flaming wrecks of your former competitors. Featuring motorcycles, the Mallard and XA21. So you're going to want to head straight across, as you guys can see here. We actually have quite a long straight area here. And you just want to keep following it down and then around to the right, as you guys can see here. And you want to keep going straight across, up over this jump into the tube. Keep following the tube round and drop out the bottom there, and you'll turn it into a mallard. So you're going to want to go near all of these pylons and then you gotta go through this gap here, as you guys can see. So the next checkpoint, as you guys can see there, is actually a rotation one, and you've got another rotation checkpoint there, and another rotation checkpoint here. And then you want to level out again and head straight for this tube, at which point you'll hit it and you will be turned into the XA21. So you just want to keep going up and sort of around these blockers here, as I'm sure you guys can see. So go up over this one and back down through the tube here. So then you're going to head down and through here and up to this bit where you've got this jump, which will take you up onto this platform here. And then you want to go across where this target is. And you're going to want to hit these checkpoints going all around these poles here, as you can see. And after you've gone around all the pylons, you just want to head straight down here and around these bends. And next you're actually going to be turned into a bike. So this is going to turn you into a custom motorcycle of your choice, as you guys can see. Now you are going to want to be careful with these rotating ones, since they are of course going to knock you off, as you guys just saw there. So you're going to want to head down here and keep following the tube around. And you're going to want to actually make sure you keep to the left hand side of the tube, which you guys saw there that I unfortunately I did not do, and actually ended up coming out of it. So you want to head up around here, and then you want to avoid the rotating pins there, and keep going through those. You want to keep hitting these checkpoints here, and then go down to the right again, down here to where you'll be transformed into a mallard again, and then you want to go across through these gaps. And as you guys can see here, there is actually a rotation checkpoint there. And it's a little bit hard to hit that one, guys, so you just want to be careful on that one, of course. As you guys can see, I'm having a bit of a hard time getting that one. I might actually respawn. So you want to go that way like that, and then you want to go across to the next one, which is going to turn you like that. And then you want to go through all these gates here, as you guys can see. So these gates are just going to head straight up, and you actually want to go upside down through this one, which of course, as you guys saw there, I didn't, and it actually slowed me down, as I previously said it would. So then you go here, it turns you into a bike, and you're straight across to the finish. So that was slalom, guys. So I'll be back with you in a second with the next one. So next up, guys, we actually have the separation one. So start off strapped into the love child of a supercar and a space shuttle, throw in a tightly wound stunt plane and a herd of pocket-sized helicopters, and your multitasking better be up to scratch. Featuring the rocket Voltic, the Mallard, the Havoc and the motorcycles. So you heard that description earlier, potentially. I actually thought that I'd put them all in the right order, but for whatever reason they somehow got mixed up. But anyway, so you're going to want to go up and around there and down there. You want to keep using your boost on all of these areas where you've got those like boost pads there. So we've actually got some more boost pads up here, as you guys can see. So hit your boost again, and that's going to give you another little push, quite a nice push there actually, as you can see. And you're going to need to go through underneath this bit of the track, across there, and next you're actually going to go down and around this corner. And then give yourself a bit of a boost just to get you around there. Now if you do this right, guys, it is of course going to actually activate your boosts, as you guys can see there. If you get it right, you'll be boosting all the way around that loop. So you then get thrown into the mallard, and you want to just keep going through all these tubes here. So you just want to keep heading through there, guys, and as you get through here, you'll actually find more of these checkpoints. As you guys can see, there's actually two, but they work as sort of like secondary checkpoints, so you can just head through those. Next, you want to head down towards the ground because you're about to get turned into a motorcycle. You will be turned into a custom motorcycle again, if you do own one. So you just want to head down this tube here, as steady as you can be, of course, and then just keep heading down the tube here, and you're going to want to follow that round. And as you guys can see, you're then going to become a Havoc, which you're going to need to fly across there, and then you're just going to want to go through there and through there. And then as you guys can see, we've actually got some poles that have been created here out the tubing. Just want to fly through the checkpoints that are around those. So you just want to head down through these, through all these checkpoints across here, and you'll see next that you actually have, in fact, the finish line down here, rather surprisingly. So you're just going to hit that, and you will actually be on the finish line. So that's that one, guys. I'll be back with the next one in a couple of seconds. Alright then, guys, so next up we actually have Warped. So this is a slightly more interesting one. So far it's the only race that we've seen that will feature the warp checkpoints. So, Warped. You're in a free-falling supercar above the business district. You blink and you're piloting a fighter jet. Blink again and you're not quite sure if this is a rocket-powered super or a flimsy ultralight. So, featuring supercars, the Molotov, rocket Voltic, ultralight and parachutes. So, starting off then, as you guys can see, I've actually been given my custom X80 again, so if you have a custom supercar you will be given it. So you probably want to make sure that you hit the boosts here. If you don't, then you're not likely going to get up to the top of this ramp. And then you're going to drop down onto this platform here, and then you've got this, this track here that you want to follow. And you want to just keep heading through here and through this next bit, and then you'll drop down and you actually become parachutist. So what you want to do is you just want to sort of skydive down towards the next checkpoint, at which point you will actually become a Molotov. So you then want to just fly this Molotov through the city, as you guys can see here. And now we actually have the first of our warped checkpoints. So when we hit these, we're actually in a completely different location, as you guys can see. And then we want to just go down and around there. And we actually have our next warped checkpoint. So that's going to take us out through this one. You want to head down here now. And as you guys can see, we actually have the next warped checkpoint, which is going to take us through a building. And then again, we're out here, and now we've got another warp, which will take us through to there. Next, we're going to become a rocket Voltic, as you guys can see here. So you want to get close, and then when you hit the checkpoint, hit your boost. And that's actually going to take you all the way up through the pipe, as you guys can see there. And now you're going to want to head all the way through here. And when you pick out the right moment, just hit your boost, and that will take you straight through both of those. And now you just want to head around here again, through all of these. As you guys can see here, we actually have our next warp, which will then take us into the ultralight. And then we're going to go through here and become the Molotov again. So as you guys, I'm sure, can tell, the only way to get through there is to actually go on your side, and then you're going to hit another warp. This is going to take you here, and you're going to be directed straight towards the next warp. So when you hit that, you're going to go through here, and you'll be directed towards another warp. You'll hit that, and there is a another warp here, as you guys can see. And finally, when you hit that, you'll be sent towards another warp. Just want to head towards it, and finally you'll be sent through here, and you'll hit this checkpoint here, which will turn you back into super. And then finally there's the finish line. So that was warped, guys. I'll be back in a second with the next map. Alright guys, so the next one up is split personality. You've only got a few seconds of hurtling down Mount Chiliad on a BMX to make the age-old decision: left or right, with the pack or on your own, jet powered supercar or flying motorbike. Featuring BMXs, the FMJ, Rocket Voltic, Bezra, Oppressor and parachutes. So we're going to jump straight into that. So we're actually going to now just cycle down here. As you guys can see, we've got to go across the top of Mount Chiliad. Across the track, actually. So then you're going to want to go down towards here. and hit that. So you've got two options here, as you guys can see. So you're actually going to become the FMJ here, as you guys can see. And you're going to go flying across here, and you want to hit this, go across onto this checkpoint here, and then you're going to go down here, and you're actually going to be in this sort of like drop here, as you guys can see, and you're going to want to just go across here, up there, and you'll become the Bezra. So you're going to just sort of go up through these tubes here. You're going to want to keep going through them all. You're going to hit that, and you're going to want to go down to the next set of tubes here. And then next you're actually going to be turned into the oppressor, which, as you guys can see there, it's going to take you down onto this platform here. And you're going to be around through here, off to the left, and you're going to want to go through there again. Then around to the left. And around here. So you just go flying up here again, and that's going to turn you back into the Bezra. So you're going to go through all these like gates here again. You're going to keep hitting the checkpoints and going up there. So you're going to want to just keep hitting these checkpoints, and they'll be sort of like up round to the left here again. Keep going around to the left, hitting all of the checkpoints as you go along. Now we've just got a few more checkpoints here in these gates. So we've just got that last one there, and then we have this gate here, and we just have these last two here. So then you're going to hit this one, which will turn you into a parachutist. So you'll be thrown out with your parachute deployed, and your only objective really, guys, is just to head down here. And as you hit this, you'll actually be turned back into a BMX again. And as you guys can see there, if you do not get low enough, you will actually be knocked off of the BMX as you land. And now it's just pretty much a straight run up to the finish line there, guys. And then we're back to the finish line. So that was split personality, guys. So I'll be back with you in a second for the last one. Alright then, guys, so wrapping up our little set of explorations in these maps, we actually have Vinewood Thrills. So cruise under the Vinewood sign and ride an antique sailboat off the coast inside a 5-minute lap with an executive chopper and a supercar joining the docks. Featuring motorcycles, the Swift, Marquis, Seabreeze and Wagner. So you're going to be dropped in on your custom motorcycles again. So you just want to head straight down through this tunnel. I'm going to go down here, and it actually appears that Vinewood Thrills also uses the warps. So you want to go through that, and you want to go down here. And you're going to want to head down this again, and you'll keep following the ramp down, and then we've got this jump that's actually going to take us into another warp. So that now throws us out into a warp that sends us to another warp, and then we actually have this long route here, which is going to take us across into this big wide open area here. You're then going to want to go up around here, and you're going to want to go down past this. You're going to want to go around this big wall here, and then up this side into the tunnels, as you guys can see here. So this is going to drop you out into another one of these sort of like neon coloured tunnels. You're going to want to head through these, and you'll then actually become the Swift. This is the Buckingham Swift helicopter, of course. And you're going to want to just head up through these checkpoints here. I don't think there actually is any difference, guys, in these checkpoints. It doesn't really matter which one you hit. So just go for whichever checkpoint you feel like hitting on these ones. And then finally, you're going to want to go, you're probably going to be best going through the bottom one on this next bit, because then that's going to line you up a little bit better for these next ones. So you're going to want to head down here into this tube. As you guys can see, the tube is actually going to take you through here in your Swift. So you're going to want to go down here. As you guys can see down there, you're actually going to then become a boat. So, now from becoming a sailboat, we of course know that you do actually get other water vehicles in this mode as well. So also as well, guys, as you can see there, we actually do have a set of boosts for this sailboat as well, which are going to give you quite a handy little speed boost there, as you guys can see, I'm sure. So you're going to want to keep hitting those. Hitting the checkpoints and of course the boosts, as you guys can see there. And finally you're going to be taken up onto here, where you're actually going to become a motorcycle again. So this will turn you back into your motorcycle. And then as you get thrown up here, you're actually going to become the sea breeze, as you guys can now see. So you are going to have to be careful with the sea breeze, since it has to maintain a high speed. And then as you come out of here, you will be transformed into the Wagner. You'll then jump into this this tube here, where you got some more of this neon tubing, and you just want to head through there and into this orange tubing at the end here. You've then got another warp, which is going to take you back out onto here. That warp is then going to take you to here, and then you'll have another warp and another warp, which will then take you out onto this little route here. You'll then go down here into another warp, which will then take you back to a bike and back out into the finish line. So guys, that is in fact all of these maps. That is all of the maps that have been included in the new mode. So that, guys, is for now the transform races. We will be bringing you some actual races of this hopefully later on today, but of course we will see what we actually drop out. I'm going to do another Destiny 2 video fairly soon. Also, as well, now that we've done that, we will, as I mentioned, we're going to be playing some more of this at another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I really hope you found it helpful. I hope it gave you a bit of a better idea of how to use the maps. And really, guys, that's it. So if you did enjoy the video, if you found it helpful, please drop a like below. If you're new to the channel, or perhaps you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that now, so that you don't miss out on any more content, both GTA and Destiny. There may also be some other content coming on the channel soon. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And pretty much, guys, if you've got any suggestions, anything else that you want to know, drop that in the comments below. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.